Hello everybody. How you guys doing? Happy Sunday. Donald, thank you so much for the prime.
Hi,
I really
Alex.
appreciate that, man.
How are you today?
How am I doing? I could be better. Could be better. It's just been one of those days so far. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope I didn't offend you with my Discord message. Oh, Bonnie, you're good, bro. What's good, chat? What's good, Sixth? Coffee? Tell us more, mate? Nah, pointless. Pointless to tell anyone more. Doesn't resolve anything. Hi, Ad. How you doing? Hi, Lewis. Hi, or Les, how you doing? Hi, Grid. Hi, Gurnal. Hi, Donut. Hi, Dan. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Strix. Hi, Slim. How you guys doing today? It should be a pretty chill stream. Hope you feel better. Yeah, me too. Dr. Killswitch, what's up, man? Thank you so much for 6 months in advance.
Let's get this party started, Alexotos hype.
Dude, what's up, man? Pangea Mini looks so good. Sadly, it's not in the budget. Hey, man, yeah, worry about the budget more than anything, you know? Like, get your finances straight first. Don't go crazy with buying things. They're just things at the end of the day. So nice.
1 year of
Sniffles.
the VOD and going here's to many more months, Alexotos cozy.
Thanks, Megan. I appreciate the tier 2. Hopefully many more. Thank you for a year of being here. Pocket, thank you so much for 6 months in advance too, man. Oh man, you guys are too kind. So nice. And Gurnal, thank you so much for a tier 1. How am I doing? Doing alright. Relaxing here. Just relaxing. We're about to build a keyboard, loop some switches.
2024 just flew by. Glad a good portion of that was spent with a great streamer and community.
It really did fly by. I think this year here had to be one of the fastest going years. I feel like I didn't get much time in 2024, which is, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I love lychee soju.
I haven't had lychee soju in a long time, Kilo. How are you doing, Kilo? Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I really don't know. I guess that's more of how I perceive things, right? I'm not sure. So nice. Hi, Manu. How you doing? Rays, thank you so much for the prime. Also, again, thank you, Kilo. As we grow older, time seems to go by faster and faster every year. Yeah. I guess so. I don't know. It's weird. Definitely weird. Improve, thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for 2 months. Preparing for moving, so pretty tired. Where are you moving? New place? Is it a home move? You've made the last 3 months of my year so amazing. Thank you for always... Oh, well, man, dude, I'll let it read, but... I need to get the keyboard we're working on today, because it's big. Oh, God. Mr. Odos, what's up, Sick Vic? Hi, Alex. Have you tried the X-ray keycaps?
You have made the last 3 months of my year so amazing. Thank you for always being here during the ups and downs. I can't wait for many more streams. You do so much for the community.
Oh, man. No, I appreciate that, man. That's very kind of you to say. Yeah, I've never seen this board before. A little about the board, I guess, really quick. I forgot to turn off I forgot to take off the lens. It's okay. We'll use this camera mostly today. I have never seen this until the client messaged me about this. Apparently this was a bit of a private group, or I guess a private run of keyboards. Cute. Apparently it matches the keycap set.
Hope you have an amazing upcoming 2025, Alex.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Niv. Ooh, this is kind of weighty, actually. I don't know why it feels lighter in the box. Maybe more surface area to grab. Happy Sunday, Mamba.
A good start to a Sunday. Thanks for the routine entertainment, dog.
Thank you, Jabal. Thank you. I actually hate packing peanuts. They drive me nuts. Okay, I've been itching to see what this thing looks like since the client dropped it off with me. Also, this desk pad is slipping everywhere.
Happy Sunday. Thanks
thank you,
for
Captain
another
Mal.
year of great streams.
Oh, dude, thank you for being here, man. Huh. Do you still sometimes buy boards on your own for private use? Yeah, I mean, I still do that. It's just not as much anymore.
Having
just
a bad day?
I have other
Hear a
interests in
dad
the hobby.
joke? Here it is. Does Africa have a 4th of July? Of course they have. Why wouldn't they have the day July 4th on their calendar? I'm gonna turn into a truck now. Bircha church kika charka ding ding church. Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let you begin. How you doing, Annette? I'm gonna let you begin, my friend. Wait, was there something else in here? What's this? Like a keycap? Maybe it's a keycap or a badge. As we get older, every day is shorter, goes by faster relative to the total amount of time we have lived. Theory says this makes our days, weeks, months seem shorter.
Happy subiversary to us.
I don't know about you guys, I'm just exhausted. I think I am fully burnt out on socializing in person with people. I am fully burnt out on doing things for the holidays. I think this has been one of the most active holidays I've had to deal with ever, and I'm fine with socializing, but I feel like there's also this weird like status quo thing where I don't know, like I just can't be myself, I feel. You know what I mean? So nice. So somebody else, thank you so much for the tier 1. So I'm a little exhausted. I'm tired. Very tired. Oh, this is a pretty purple. Oh wow, this is really nice. This is a very nice purple. Oh, this is cute. I'm surprised. This is very, very pretty. So wait, this is an XT TKL. I really hope there's enough switches in the bag for this. I lubed literally every single one that the client gave us. I'm assuming they did their due diligence. For some reason, I don't know why, in my head I read FRL-TKLXT, which is a long form of things. That's why I figured it would be fine, but... Is this a Lysol board? This is nice. Interesting placement for the screw. Right inside the little...
Less than 3.
USB-C hub area. Wow, this is pretty. Little anno mismatch, but it's alright. It's very subtle. Very, very pretty. We're putting... We got the set. We're gonna be putting GMK Taco on this. Tako? Is it Tako? Taco? I'm not too sure now. Also, V-Rex, thank you. Somebody else, thank you. Crummy, thank you so much, man. Happy subiversary to us. Happy subiversary. We will afterwards. Let me just pull up the sheet in my build sheet here, see what we're doing. Give me a second. Tako. And we are going to be doing PC plate to this. And then 6.25U and regular caps. Okay. Very nice. Regulicious, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. So nice.
Hope
pronounced
you
like
had a
taco,
good
is it?
holiday,
Okay.
friend.
Oh, a little custom. Oh, this is cute too. Alright. Starting off Sunday with a cute build. Oh, man. I hope everyone's been able to relax this weekend, man. I love that we're getting more VTuber boards. I feel like there's always been a healthy amount of VTuber boards. So we got... Oh, I think there's a second part to this plate. Yeah, right here. And we have an O-ring, which I don't know if this is only O-ring mounted. I would assume that you can do both O-ring and top mount with this. And then this should be the PC too. I've been stressing over an unresponsive vendor. Uh-oh, which one? Is there 2 PCBs? Oh, there is 2 PCBs. I think they're both the same. Also... Yeah, they're both the same, right? Yeah, I think so. Also, I don't know. Is this a 6.25U or a 7U PCB? I feel like this might be only 7U, so we might have to, unfortunately, build this in 7U for the client, even though they want it 6.25U. I'm not sure now. I have to double check. I don't think this ran publicly. I don't think it did. I think this ran privately. I think this was only a private run. And then I'm assuming we have to peel off this for the plate as well. Okay, yeah, we do. What did you feel the pressure to be, and who did you feel the pressure from? In what sense, Water? You mean like just in social situations? I don't know. I just feel like everyone around me is like over analytical about everything, and it's just driving me up the walls. Like, just enjoy yourselves. There's no need to sit there and be completely analyzing every situation that ever happens. Is this a different material? I think this might be a different material for the side. I don't think this one here peels off. I feel like this might be a palm or a PP plate on the side over here. Because there's no peel on that one. Yeah, I think this is a totally different material. Huh. God damn, dude. Thank you, Clown. I appreciate the 5 tier 1s. I'll let you guys know the giveaway when we hit it today, if we hit it today. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I saw any other things in the bag there. So nice.
Valorant gifted a tier 1 sub to Jbose84.
I did. She went crazy mode in stream for over 16 hours. Dude, I don't even know how anyone stays awake for 16 hours anymore. Like, that is crazy to hear. I'm happy for her as well. Pseudo... Okay, I'll remove that afterwards, too. Pseudo kills it with things. She is super awesome. I think it's like a Valorant X... I think it's like a Valorant X something or other. X Twitch. Okay, actually, maybe this is 6.25U. I'm not sure. Okay, I have to double check right now, actually. I don't want to let the client down. Let's grab our stabilizers. Oops, forgot to close that door behind me. One sec, guys. Valorant promo, yes, they started gifting before announcing. Yeah, that threw me off as well. So nice.
Looking very handsome.
Thank you, Kite. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, it's an interesting looking PCB. They definitely have like a Louis Vuitton inspired pattern. Nice purple PCB to match everything. Yeah, it's a 6 point. Oh no, it's a 7U. So I hope the client's okay with 7U. Did they say something? 7U's all good? Okay, we're gonna be using 7U. They DM'd me. Yeah, 7U. 7U fixed. What else do they got on this? So nice. Split
Valorant
backspace.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Burnt Marshmallow.
Thank you again, Burn. Interesting. Alright. I'm guessing the reason maybe why they went with a non 6.25U option for the bottom is maybe this board ran into Winkeyless as well? Maybe? Well, regardless, let's start lubing some stabs. The PCB design is giving me life. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Cool. I love the fact they put extra diodes, by the way. I know this is not like a review stream, but this is such a handy thing to have for anyone building keyboards and designing things. So interesting and nice to have extra diodes on the PCB, man. What switches are we doing? So, I already recycled all the boxes because there's no boxes left. But these were the Wuche MM Studio. Sorry, not MM Studio. The Wuche MM switches, I believe. The ones you build yourself by picking different parts. And I believe the only thing I really remember is this is a palm stem. But I tried filming these. The tolerances were so tight that I couldn't close them. Were they MM Studio? I thought they were Wuche for some reason. Yeah, I could not close them. I needed to unfilm them. So I did like 10 of them and I'm like, okay, maybe I can squeeze this into the plate. And then I really thought about it and I'm like, no, I need to take out all the films because this is way too tight. It was actually not closing on one of the legs, which is a bad thing, by the way. It also can make your switch feel weird because it's going to now sit the housing on an angle, which could interrupt the switch stem. So you typically don't want to do that.
Slim_Simba gifted a tier 1 sub to Best Tonaru.
I think we're missing some stabilizers here. We don't have all the stabs. So, I don't know if the client's in chat right now. Unfortunately, I don't have any more Duroc stabs. I don't really stock Duroc stabs. If you're okay with it, I can just swap you out for cherry clip-ins. But yeah, I don't... Or I can do Type Plus stabs. I can just invoice you for those, but... Yeah, I unfortunately don't have spare Duroc ones anymore. I'm completely out. Unless... Did they call for only 3 stabs? No, it's a pretty standard looking build. Yeah, let me confirm with them really quick. One sec, guys. nice typing. A little awkward like this, but it's okay, we got it. Pangea Mini sounding nice. It sounds good right off the desk pad too, huh? It does sound good there. The Pangea Mini sounds good. Okay, we're gonna do Type Plus. Sounds really good. It's a nice board. Actually, let's put the feet on the board too before I forget. Very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. What switches are they? They are milky yellows. I know, rare switch. You don't have to tell me twice. Really rare switch, but milky yellows. What is the best coping mechanism and why is it keyboard consumerism? I think, okay, on a real note, I don't mean to get like deep about this subject, but I think realistically, why keyboards make an excellent coping mechanism is because it's hands-on and you can build things. But I feel like building anything is good for coping with anything. You know what I mean? Being hands-on in general, I feel like is really important if you're trying to get your mind off things. Like focusing on something meticulous, you know, that requires a lot of attention both physically and mentally. I feel like that helps you feel better about certain things, you know? Nice. Thank you, Vicky. I appreciate you continuing that sub. And same with you, Slim. Thank you, dude. Got my GF some Lego flowers for Christmas. That was extremely fun. Did you guys build it already? And then I need Type Plus tabs, right? So nice. I think this is a new pack. Thank you, guys. All right. Can't wait to get a set of Lego F1 next year. Let's go, dude. That's gonna be fun too. Hopefully. I have one. Actually, technically, I have 2 Lego kits that I want to build. Both of them have been gifts over the years, but I haven't found the time to build them, unfortunately. So maybe soon. Maybe soon I can start my Lego building adventures. I'm sick. Hope you feel better, Suzu. Love your content. Found you from YouTube VODs. Thanks, Slim. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. The kind words. Lego stream? I don't know when we do something like that. But we could potentially. Alright, let's do this nice and patiently here. I'm growing brain ridges here on keyboard building before I get my first ever customizable one. What do you mean by that? Alexotos VOD's channel in my is Sleepy Time Binge. You guys just watch the YouTube VOD collections? Is that all you guys watch? Or do you guys watch the stuff that's been edited down? I do. It says like 2 a.m. for me right now. That's all I have. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I watch both? Huh. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. That's very kind. Let's do these one at a time here. I like the VODs more. Like the full ones. Honestly, dude, I feel like full VODs give more context. Because sometimes with the regular edited down ones, there's something that maybe gets explained over the course of A, showing someone how something works, and B, over the course of maybe 30 minutes. Especially with problems with the keyboard, like you won't get the full picture unless you watch, a full 30-minute dive into a problem. And I've had it now where it's been a few times where people have gotten a little bit up in arms, maybe because I couldn't edit it properly, or me and Manoli just couldn't figure out a good way to do it in like a short form content, where we can't, I guess, bring our point forward, which might be an us problem, or maybe it's more of me problem. But there's been a few people who just get really upset because they're not understanding the point we're trying to make, or I'm trying to make, or they see the point out of context, you know what I mean? You drop interesting info in the full VODs. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. It means a lot, actually. These edited down ones are good if you're trying to get an idea of something sounds, but the full VODs are the move. Damn, that's very kind of you guys. Very, very kind. Compliment for Boney? You know what else is always so kind? Boney. Kind face. Kind hands. Kind person. Thank you very much, Boney. Thanks for always being here, man. Always appreciate the love and support. Sometimes when I watch the full VOD, I get excited of the chat and I go to try to type in and realize you ain't live. Oh no. I think that's half the fun too, but the keyboard content is it when it's live it's really fun. Wait, are you telling me that you can't fit 2 hours in a short VOD without losing anything? That's crazy. I guess so. It is crazy, huh? It seems challenging to condense a 2-hour stream in 15 minutes, so good on you guys. Yeah, we try, but sometimes stuff still gets lost. Nothing you can really do about it. So how was your guys' holidays? Was it good? Was it bad? Was it time consuming? Do you feel exhausted? Do you feel energized? Too short? I get you there. Tried out my mixer last night. How was that, Avo? All of the above? Too much food. That's never a bad problem to have. Unless you eat yourself sick, I guess. This shit's awesome. What'd you make? With 3 dozen cookies in 2 minutes? Ain't no way you did. That is cool. Hydrate? Got you, Cherry. What are we wanting to see moving into 2025 for the hobby? What I want can seemingly never be attained. It's a community ask and just a people ask that I've learned very recently can never be attained. Basically that, Keeb Science. I just want people to chill the fuck out. That's it. I want people to chill the hell out and not overanalyze and criticize everything in the hobby. Like... Okay, let me reword this. People can overanalyze and criticize things, but remain chill about it. Remain cool. Don't let everyone else feel your anger for what is a item of, you know, luxury. That's kind of where I'm at with the hobby. I feel like it's getting... I mean, that's my only ask. That's all I'm going to say. That is literally the only thing I want. Maybe being an asshole is their hobby? Yeah. I think I'm going to go to Reddit and post an analysis on your statement and reference old things you said. That sounds like a good plan. Honestly, sounds like a great plan. You'll get some karma out of that. Why is there a Columbia logo on there? Columbia logo? What do you mean? This thing? Is it a Columbia logo? I like these stabs. These stabs are interesting because they have very low contact between the plastic and the metal, so there's not a lot of points of contacting. Let me see. Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't know anything about this VTuber, so I don't know if that's like a... I don't know, man. But no, I do like these stabs a lot. I don't know. That's interesting. Columbia, the brand, not the country. Yeah. I figured as much. Probably the brand, no? That engraving reminded me of something else when I looked from afar. Oh, I see what you mean. But no. A little different. I think people get passionate on things they spend a lot of money on. I think passion, though, when it involves into anger, is no longer fun for anyone, including your own self. Like, what's the point? You know? Like, when do you become satisfied afterwards? Because I haven't yet seen passion evolve into anger and evolve into resolution. What I've seen mostly is passion evolving into anger, evolves into just more anger, but now it spreads to other things. Like, it's very rare that I've seen someone who's been, like, passionately angry about something, and then when X thing gets resolved, they feel better about X thing. So, passion's good. Passion can drive to do you a lot of great things in life. But I think the moment you let it make you kind of like a miserable person, it just becomes very tiring for everyone around you, you know? I feel like being passionate is great. It becomes toxic when people can't see it from the perspective of others. Yeah, I agree with that. Yes, we do this one. There's 5 stabs. More brown keyboards? I feel like, dude, we've had a lot of nice, like, brown chocolate and even kind of like slate colored keyboards this year. But yeah, I would like to see more. It's an underutilized colorway for sure. I feel like too many are joining the hobby already angry rather than passionate. That's a good point as well. Chipotle? I've never had Chipotle. I've never ever had Chipotle. The reason why they're in the hobby may be related to why the way they behave in the hobby and about the hobby. If they get in to feel better than others, to be the best, to hold the truth, they feel they need to disregard, diminish it. Oh, I see what you mean. I mean, I'm not too sure. I mean, kind of just to go back to what I was saying and wrap it up, though, I think that's my only wish. It's just people who join the hobby just don't go down that route of letting yourself feel the need to, I guess, just shit on everything around you because it's not your style. That's literally it. That's all I really want from people in the hobby. Have a little bit of open-mindedness. And not everything in the world is going to be catered or made for you, you know? That's it. It's like literally, I mean, the hobby already has tons of awesome keyboards. We have great designs. I could not ask for more at the moment. We have amazing designers. We have insane accessibility. In fact, I don't even know what other things like we would need to make the hobby more accessible at this point here too. You know what I mean? Corgi and I have your next sunbathing stream planned. He will post an analysis of your statement on Reddit. Then we'll live read it on stream when we hit sub goals. All right, I'm down. But yeah, I think we have a lot of interesting stuff. We also have a lot of garbage, which is unfortunate. Okay, can I ask a question? What you mean by that, Geekhack? When you say garbage, do you mean like things? Here's the difference, right? Here's the difference I want to know. Is it things you don't personally like, or objectively bad things? And then if it's okay with you, I don't mean to like challenge your thinking on this, but like what do you mean? Can you give me some examples of the garbage that's come out? Because there has been bad releases, but I feel like those releases really never saw the light of day, and people purchased those bad releases. You know what I mean? I feel like bad releases, bad people, and bad vendors. I see what you mean. Okay, so... Okay. That's what you mean by that. All right. Sorry, I thought we were still on the topic of, like, things being released, I guess. I mean, that's unfortunately can't do much about that either. I see what you mean by that. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah, bad people are inevitable, though, I guess. This is just popular at the moment. So here's garbage. Designing not for the sake of designing a good product, but designing for the sake of this is popular at the moment. I get what you mean, but I will also say this. Not to start an argument with you guys. But I think even the people who design for the sake of making money, let's just call it what it is, they want to make a business, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's fine. That will quench the thirst of someone who wants something that is obviously made a bit cheaper, maybe with better manufacturing practices in mind that can, they want to purchase something. I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's ever going to be a terrible, terrible thing. You know what I mean? My issue is people pushing those things as magic. You mean the marketing aspects of things? Yeah, I mean, I feel like that kind of gets dissolved and diffused real quick, though. Because, you know, here's an idea, right? Here's something that I personally, I bought, and I personally really don't like the, what are those flat keyboards called? The work louder boards? I don't really care too much about the work louder boards. Like, I bought one way back when they first came out. They're not my thing. I don't really like them, and they do feel rather cheap. They feel like, you know, mass manufactured. They don't feel like a lot of like labor of love was put into them. However, I'd be damned if I didn't say like there's definitely a place for them, man. The people love those type of things. And I won't go out of my way to ever just be like, you know, shun the company. This is terrible. Like, I'm not going to go to elder videos and be like, bad product, terrible, looks garbage. But I think there's a place for those type of things, regardless of the intent of the people making them. If it's just, you know, quickly cash in or, I don't know. I feel like to sit here and dissect who's making things to make super a lot of money and is it evil, and I don't know. Do I personally have the willpower to go through all that kind of stuff? Is it a good use of our time instead of just highlighting the stuff that is really good? I don't know. I feel like it isn't. I'm a perfect example. I just got the Neo 75 CU, but really wanted a Sonic because that was $275 to almost $500 with shipping. Yeah, I think there's a lot of. I don't know. I think there's a lot of small little things in between we need to consider too. If you want your product to be successful, you need to respond / consider the market needs and wants. Designers, vendors, and producers do this, and there's nothing inherently wrong with it. Yeah. But now I feel like the difference with other keyboards now. For which one? Oh, for the new work louder. Yeah. People don't like to be left out, so when they see a board or key set out of their price range, they get upset about that. And then what they, I guess, this is a new conversation we're having. People don't like to be left out. Yeah, I mean, people definitely don't, and I think maybe that turns them to want to buy other things. But, dude, everyone's been saying that. I don't know much about the overall design of this particular board. This is a client board, by the way. We're building this as for a client, but yeah, I guess it kind of does look like the Columbia logo. I just feel like the DIY aspect of the hobby is dying, and the passion is being replaced by corporate capitalism. And people are telling us what we should like. I kind of feel the opposite. I feel like the customizable part of the hobby is still very much here. Hear me out. This is my perspective as someone who's in the shit every single day. Hear me out. And again, I don't mean to say what you're feeling's wrong, senpai, but I'll look at this from two perspectives. I'll look at this as the perspective of what I am doing, like my job basically, which is I'm doing keyboard projects, and then I'm gonna look at this as like a consumer standpoint, at least my viewpoint as someone who buys lots of things in the hobby still. So I'll look at it from my job standpoint first. I feel like I would personally really easily recognize if custom projects and like labors of love were slowing down, because then I would have to go look for a new job. So for me, from my perspective, it's healthy. Like there's a lot of projects right now. So much so that there's even stuff that doesn't really interest me. That I have turned down a few, like not always, but you know, just stuff that I know you guys wouldn't like, I don't like, but it's still cool. But it's not something like I feel like I would do justice to. So I feel like there's still a lot of really great products, and a lot of the more corporate products. I mean, I think I've only really taken on like Razer as like a major corporate person, and then the only other things really was I took a look at an Asus keyboard, which I ended up not even showing you guys because it's and then I guess you can consider like Wuche and QWERTY keys a little bit more like, you know, corporate forward, whatever. But again, from my standpoint, I think there's a lot of awesome projects. And I think it's really easy to kind of say, like, okay, well, Applemaker and the rest of the big businesses who are kind of pushing out a lot of stuff, like weekly, for the sake of just having a product lineup. It's easy to say, like, all right, those are not for me. Those are going to be for someone who does not care about the hobby, which is fine. We all have different passions in life. And they can thrive in their own space, but I don't think that takes away anything from the custom hobby. If anything, it makes it better for us. It gives a better bridge into, wow, the Applemaker was cool, or whatever keyboard people start off with is cool. The Keychron was cool. I'm really into this. How do I go deeper? So it kind of bridges, you know. And then from the consumer standpoint, for at least customizable things, I'm more overwhelmed than ever. In fact, there was a point in the hobby where if I wanted something, I couldn't get it. And you'd have to look and spend tons of money on aftermarket stuff. And I think maybe, hear me out, maybe this is sort of why a lot of people think the hobby's sort of dying, in quotations, is because that aftermarket isn't as strong anymore. Like, you can't buy a set of, I don't know, you can't buy a set of keycaps and then suddenly flip them after the group buy runs for $400 anymore. It's because now there's a lot of stock. We've also had vendors kind of iron out all the details. Also consider, you know, COVID. There was a lot of people staying at home. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I feel like the hobby's just as alive as ever. It doesn't feel as explosive anymore because there's no like FOMO for things. At least I personally don't think there's FOMO for things. I think there's just a certain segment of marketing that is just bad in general. With quick access to hold on, I just missed it. With access to quick form videos, influences, that we didn't have for a while. The broadness of who can be reached has never been bigger, which has created more marketable things like high ground GMK pros. A lot of high-end customs don't do the en masse and will carefully select who they want promoting their board and choose not to market like Applemaker. I mean, yeah, there's definitely that too. But I don't know. I think from my perspective, the hobby's still very well alive. I don't know. Just my perspective on things. You guys could literally have your own perspectives. It does not matter to me. I'm not going to sit here and, you know, debate which perspective's right. Yeah, boy, wants a compliment. You know what perspective's always right, though? Like, and I'll argue for this one here. How awesome Yeah, boy is. That's perspective we should all agree on. Forever and always. Didn't mean to yell half of the message. You're all good, Burn. You're all good, dude. As someone who owns some of the high ground stuff, it isn't worth the price, but it really isn't that bad. I mean, I've never personally got offended by the high ground stuff. Never once. I think it's interesting. I think the collabs they do are cool. I mean, it'd be really, really cool from like a custom perspective if they did better keyboards. But I'm not going to get upset at the stuff. It makes sense. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way here, guys. Crazy Dave, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate that, man. My only issue with them is the pricing. The high ground stuff. I mean, they're a company. They're trying to make money. I don't care for the pricing either. I think it is rather expensive, but it is what it is. Can't argue with it. It's obviously when I look at that pricing, here's the other thing I try not to waste my energy on. If this product is selling for $40, actually, I don't want to start a debate with this either. This is my perspective. I've learned a lot. I used to be in the ground of, oh, this product's really expensive. This stab they're selling for $50. I'm going to go to all the forums and tell them how I feel. Because maybe they'll lower the price. Now I'm in the mindset of, Ben, thank you so much for the Prime, man. Oh, this product's $50? Well, I'm just going to go not buy it. And I'm not going to give them free feedback on the forums of what I think they should do. And maybe they'll just click and not charge. Dude, I just don't want to give people free feedback anymore. Like, I'm just over it. If something is expensive, just don't buy it.
Would like
you know
your
what I mean?
10-point marketing plan and pricing scheme for the man to immediately lol.
10-point marketing plan? Oh, shit. Our pricing scheme, we're going through all the pricing for that still. We're going to be very transparent with pricing, though. Bull and I have discussed. Your feedback is worth more now. Well, I don't mean me as like what I do, but just in general, like if I'm consuming a product, I'm not wasting my time. Like I'm over it. If a keyboard's expensive, guess what? I'm not buying it. And then they can sit there and scratch their head and be like, why didn't this sell? If it was really that bad. You know what I mean? Pricing wise. It's just, I'm not doing it anymore. I used to be like that. I used to like love giving feedback and you know what? I'm making a difference type thing. I'm not making no fucking difference, dude. Even if I thought I was, like, it's for a dumb product. If it's for essentials in life, things we need to survive, by all means, dude. Get up in arms, be vocal. But for this type of shit, for luxury items, I don't care, man. I couldn't care less to spend time and energy voicing my opinion as a consumer, not as someone who's like a reviewer. Like that, I will voice my opinions to people, but not in an angry way. It's no point. But again, I'm talking in the perspective as someone who buys things, a consumer's perspective, because I still buy things. I buy tons of parts. And this is also why I like buying, for example, switches that aren't going to be super, super expensive. Just speak with your wallet and not buy it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I also stopped leaving a lot of reviews. I also just stopped. And now, as someone who looks at products, I do try to tell people sometimes, hey, I think the product might be kind of expensive. This is where I feel like this product may fit better in a range of. And that's all I could do. And I hope sometimes people more understand that. That is literally all I, as someone who looks at products, can do. Is be like, I don't think this will sell. And then I can tell you guys too, hey, this is a bad product. But one thing I can never do, and I don't ever want to do, because I'm not that type of person, is I won't, unless something is physically just not working, and it's just legitimately a scam, if it's just a product that's kind of meh, at least from a preference standpoint, like, I'm not going to tell you guys to not buy something. Again, if it's just a minor preference thing or bias, like if I can recognize it's a bias thing and be like, all right, this is just not up my alley, I'm not going to tell you guys not to buy something. It's up to you guys. You guys can see the look on my face when I'm not impressed with things, but I do try to give as much feedback as I possibly can to people. The only board recently that has come through my door in which I was vehemently against buying, and I told you guys probably to skip on it too, was that IF75. Even with the fix they gave me, it didn't work. The one thing that would improve the community is helping new people understand the correct way to position our feet when building a keyboard. So if we could please get a 4K cam on those Alexotos, that'd be great. Oh, actually. Unless it's a hidden screw board that is objectively bad and we shouldn't buy, lol. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Speaking of cameras, I packed up my Fuji this morning because I want to get it fixed. And then now I found a different form I need to fill out. And as I was filling out the form, I messaged my friend who... a friend of mine in the keyboard hobby, he has to go send out his Fuji for repair. And he has the same issue as me. So this happened this morning. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I was like, okay, it probably cost me $500 to repair the camera, which is not something I want to spend right now, but I've been really itching to use my Fuji camera again. This one here in particular, I really want to fix it. I don't have a lens on it right now. It's broken anyway, so it doesn't really matter. He has the same issue with me, and he was going to go drop off mine and go pick up his. And he told me this morning he just paid his bill, and I'm like, well, how much was the bill? And he told me $780 for the sensor changeout, and then he showed me the itemization. It was $780 for that, and because when you change it with the sensor, you also need to apparently replace the IBIS system as well, the internal body stabilization thing. It was like $1,200, like with tax. And I was like, man, I don't know how much the XT4 costs. But I was really scratching my head this morning, and I told him just to give me a few days to really think about this. Because, I don't know, I've been so... I know. I actually looked at the price of just buying a whole new camera at that point. But I've already been conflicted about sending this camera in, because I wasn't sure how much it was going to cost, and then... I don't know, man. Time to get into camera fixing? Well, sourcing the parts I feel like would be a hassle for that. So maybe I won't do it. I've been so conflicted. I feel like it's been a year that the camera's been broken now. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Bit of a shame. I've been really missing shooting with my Fuji camera. Like, really, really missing it. I'm really half considering saving up for like an XT50 or something like that, but the iconic broken camera. Yeah, the sensor just died. I feel like I just overused it for streaming. That's it. I don't know if the broken camera's worth anything. That's the problem. I don't think it's worth anything at all. I wonder if I could sell it for parts. I don't know why. I highly doubt it. But... bit of a shame. I technically have 2 broken Fujis. I think a used XT4 is like double that, which honestly you might as well get an XT5 at that point. Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. I gotta really think about it.
140
Thank you, Burn.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Tahil Hall.
Thank you so much, Burn. Buy a new camera and sell the broken one to a repair shop. Do they buy broken cameras at repair shops? I don't even know where to do that here in Toronto. Are too expensive? I can't buy the board I want, but hey, I like the hobby. No problem with that. Yeah, exactly, Suzu. That's a good train of thought. Sitting at 34 was bothering me. Oh, because it wasn't like an even number. Alright, stabs are installed. A lot of them do, because that's how they source for repairs. Alright, maybe I will try to get rid of the broken ones then. Maybe I can sell those and just buy an XT50 or something. Bit of a bummer. Those are the only 2 cameras I have left. The 2 bodies, the XS10 and the XT4, that aren't part of my like regular lineup that I have, but they're broken, so... I meant like multiples of 5, whatever. You just know what I mean. What was that? Camera Graveyard TM. One sec, guys. Very loud bang upstairs. Brought to you by Alexotos. Yeah, good old Camera Graveyard. What's my taste in music like? I don't really listen to much music these days. When I do, I listen to like jazz and piano. Sometimes I'll just turn on a top 40s thing, which I think when I need some energy, I'll turn on some like top 40s stuff, or I don't know, old pop punk, whatever you want to call it. But that as much as I go. I don't really... Music hasn't really been something I've been focusing on. As much as I want to get back into music, it's just not something I have the energy to go through again. So... not a whole hell of a lot. First time catching your streams, Pog. Ever since I found you on YouTube, I watch shit tons of your vids and end up getting a Neo 75? Wow! That's a great keyboard, dude. Still a keyboard noob, but really enjoying your vids. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That is very, very kind. Sorry, that was me going through the window. You are all good, dude. I fell through. I'm trying to get into making music, and best bet, I'm gonna make a song about how sexy Alex is. Damn, that's so nice.
I should have said brought to you by the creative team that introduced the Spring Graveyard TM, Mr. Otos.
Spring Graveyard is iconic. It is, dude. Still there, actually. Still is there. But thanks for all hanging out today, guys. I really appreciate it. Also heard they're coming out with a Neo 65 CU. Yeah, hopefully we get to look at that one there. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's just do these ones here first. The plastic plate is a little tight. Then the video on the Neo 75 sold my GF on ordering one to pair with the GMK Hippo on it. Hell yeah. Dude, it's a nice keyboard. It truly is. They really killed it with that one there. Thank you, Extra. I really appreciate that. Wow, wow, wow. I know it didn't read, but I'll always read it. Again, I hope we have enough switches. I don't know why I'm doubting my switches here. Do you think DN Works are justified for their pricing? What is DN Works making? Are you trying to say D's Nuts Works? I think, isn't DN Works an actual thing? You didn't say D's Nuts got him? Ballspin? I can't give you a ball. Oh, yeah, I can. I have this one here that's cleaned up, sort of. So nice. D's Nuts got him. Oh my god. Miata, thank you so much for the tier 1. Oh my gosh. DN, the studio, they've done the DM997 and the Ogre. How much are their boards again? I have personally never, like, other than a few client builds, I've never really fully invested some time into looking to them, you know? How much are they? Damn. I have to admit, these housings were so tight. Like the top and the bottom housing here. 500-ish? I mean, here's the thing. Are they justified to be that price? If the this is the thing, right? I mean, if the designer feels like that's what their time is worth, then who am I to say no, you're not worth that price? If the question is, would I spend that much money on those boards? I mean, I didn't mind the Ogre. I built a few of them, and I thought it was cool. If I really liked it, I mean, and I had the money to spend on it, sure. Is it justified to be that? Again, it's hard for me as someone who I mean, here's the thing. They're luxury products. So right then and there, like, is something worth the price? It has to bring you joy. Are the prices justified? Do they bring you joy? Does that make you happy? Do you feel like it's $500 worth of happy? You know? I think there's no real good metric for measuring these things. This is not like tech stuff in terms of performance. Like, there's no metric I can be like, yeah, the 4070 runs cooler and at more of, you know, more of, I don't know, it gives you more frames because it runs cooler. Like, there's a metric there. I don't have a metric other than happiness for keyboards. There is a metric if there are other options out in the market like it. Like manufacturing costs. I mean, I would disagree a little bit, Utoy, only because if the Ogre's designed one way and another 60% is designed another, then there is a difference. There's design. Both keyboards will get the same job done if they put in the same switches and same PCB. I don't know, like, it's just still, it's tough for me to wrap my head around that one there, and I'm open to changing my train of thought there, but I don't know, I still feel like there's different things that go into making a keyboard frame speak to you versus just the manufacturing costs. You know what I mean? There are more subtle, nuanced differences, like if, for example, someone finds a really good way to incorporate a curve into their design that costs less because it uses less machining time. I think those are very valuable things that people should look into. You know what I mean? Basically, none of the custom boards are justified if all you really looking for is the price. Yeah, I don't know. It's a very interesting conversation. I appreciate you guys having it with me. Very interesting. I don't know the right answer here. And this is, and to keep it honest with you guys, this is something I've struggled with for a very long time. I don't know the answer to this question still. Are these things worth your money? Do they bring you joy? That's all I can really give you with this. Do they make you happy? If everything else, all the objective things work with a keyboard, like it assembles nicely, it's fun to assemble. Even that might be subjective. I don't know. Like, it's interesting, right? It's an interesting topic of conversation. Is non-functional art worth money? Yeah, I mean, maybe the same thing, right? No, CNCing aluminum is an expensive process. That is pretty objective. Yes, well, yeah, CNCing is expensive, Crispy, for sure. I mean more like, I guess going back to if someone finds a better way to machine something, then yeah, that might be like bringing down the price, but still, at the end of the day, that board might look different from X board, being the Ogre, right? For example, we're talking about the Ogre. I don't know, though. Very interesting. I think without context of this being a hobby and art, nothing justified price-wise compared to living costs. However, if you view Keebs as art, then you could argue that art is worth anything, maybe not. It has, wait, what happened? Sorry, Bern, I'm losing you here. It inspires people like Keebs do. Yeah, I mean, art has, I guess, beauty in the eye of the beholder type stuff going on. You have to really be into that, I guess, but I find people don't really appreciate efforts in designing good products. When people talking about the worth, it is more about production cost. We talk about that here, though. To be honest, though, Kathy, we talk about that here. We talk about the work going in to a lot of products. And as someone who, I've dabbled in art, I've been a photographer. I've had long conversations with clients about why do I work X amount of hours and charge this versus some guy who does it quicker or better. I don't know, just tons of arguments. We do have those conversations here too. And like I said, to kind of bring it back to a point we mentioned earlier, if the designer says, hey, I want my time to be worth this amount of money because I put a lot of work into it, regardless of how many hours you think or they say, if that's what they want to charge, that's what they want to charge. We get flips. I feel like when we talk about worth in art and luxury goods, we get into flipping, which is another story. Hopefully we don't go into flipping today. A lot of people don't know the value, how much to value their own time when selling things they're required to develop. Yeah, there's definitely that as well. But I mean, not to be pessimistic about this conversation too, there are a lot of driving forces, influences that will tell you the opposite, which is unfortunate. That basically say a designer doing something shouldn't be paid, or they'll kind of flip the script and be like, but if it's their first project, they don't deserve money for their first product because they have to earn it for their second. I've seen a lot of very passionate arguments about those things, which kind of is a bummer to me that people need to even bring up those things as arguments. You know what I mean? I'm sure you guys have seen it in the hobby, where all that really matters is the end result and you shouldn't take a paycheck type thing. Alex, what would be super cool, since you and Bull are working on the Manta, is to make an in-depth Matthew and Cena style video showing the manufacturing and breakdown costs. We plan to not do a video on that. I plan to write stuff about that. That is going to be more of a written thing, just because I feel more comfortable doing that. I'm not really into making full YouTube videos like that. It's not my cup of tea. I like doing live streams and I like writing. Live streams are more my cup of tea. I feel like full videos, I've tried and I've never really enjoyed them. I feel like this will always go back to the question of, can you afford this item? Are you happy with this purchase? Going from out of the world... Oh, did I just cut myself? No, we're good. Going from out of the world of keyboards is going to the cafe once a day worth
Sorry,
getting your
got
coffee.
distracted halfway through that message, lol. I mean, it has to follow the same type of rules that art does because that's what it is. Functional art, if it speaks to you and evokes something like happiness etc., then the cost is in a sense worth it. Like bowls
Yeah.
he will include with our mantas.
Hopefully he include bowls. No promises. Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting conversation though, and I hope everyone doesn't feel attacked or doesn't feel called out by the conversation. It is interesting. It's nice to refresh ourselves with different perspectives when it comes to this particular conversation. I do feel like it is good for all of us. These are from Studios. Those are those ones you kind of buy different pieces and assemble yourself type thing. It's not like they're pre-made. You buy like the bottoms, the tops, the springs, and the stems. Oop. Dropped a switch. Side tangent, how do y'all feel about eating fish? I think it's understandably underrated because the low quality fish is worse than low quality livestock. I mean, food's food to me. There's obviously food that maybe is prepared badly, but I like eating food. So I'm good with anything. For how long some of the boards last, I'd rather just spend more for something dude. I like rather than hunting value. Yeah, I mean, I get that too. Dang, thank you so much for 2 tier 1s. I really appreciate that. Thank you, dude. Thank you. No, this wasn't a one-off. I think this was just a private group buy. I think this was done privately, probably due to it having a VTuber on it. And just to confirm with the client, I think this is a different material. This is not something you can peel off here. There's nothing to peel off. So, to confirm with the client, I hope this is okay. I feel called out. I just spent so much money on aftermarket. Dude, don't stress. I mean, Resident, if you bought something you really wanted, then again, even with the aftermarket stuff, like, am I in agreement with how people... How can I word this? Do I love the fact on how people treat the aftermarket? Not as a buyer, but just people who see it as a job. No, I'm not in love with it. I think those type of people are and I'll be harsh with this because, quite frankly, I don't care. I think people who buy and sell based off demand, I think they're, for lack of a better word, grifters. Oh, this plate's weird. I think it's really lame, but I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. Let's put everything in here first. I absolutely love Alex's honesty. I'm not going to beat around the bush with those type of things. But, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're wanting something and you want it and you want that thing, then, dude, go for it. This particular plate is really weird. I have a feeling this is going to slip through. Just so the client knows, too. I feel like this was manufactured really badly. This particular side plate. If you'd like, we can just use the aluminum for this. But like, this is like, look at this. With the press of my finger, like, I'm not even doing anything. So I have a feeling this plate will eventually slip through. And my worry is this will be a little bit rattly. Even if we were to top mount this, I feel like this might be a little bit rattly. Oh, geez, these are just coming right out. I don't know. I think we should just use the aluminum here. You're cool with the aluminum? He's DMing me on just in case you guys think I'm talking to myself. Yeah, I'm not too confident in this. Like, look, this shouldn't happen. I shouldn't be able to do that. I do like the idea of 2 separate plates, though. I think this is handy to have. Yeah, this one here is a lot better. This one here is not doing it. But for whatever reason, this particular material, whatever this is made of, is doing it. All right, let's take out the aluminum piece then. Alex has been talking to himself the entire time. My bad, guys. All aluminum? Nah. I'm with the client on this. I think the PC is way nicer. Because this is a hybrid, right? It can either go top or O-ring. And I think the O-ring on this... I don't know. TKL O-rings are hard to pull off. But I think the top melt will sound great on this. It's a cute back weight. It is. Yeah, plus you can see the PCB too, which is fun. Also, question. What did you end up buying on aftermarket that you said you spent a whole lot of money on? I'm curious now. I almost had to go buy something aftermarket recently for another client who really wanted something and asked me to source it. And I was really considering buying it aftermarket for them because I know the client personally. And eventually I just said, you know what? This is just, they're spending way too much money on this. So, hello, keyboard builder man. Hi, Crash. How you doing? Actually, you know what? While we're in here, let's install this too. I know we're kind of doing this out of order, but... Secret keyboard man? Ooh, it's a secret? Are we secrets now? No way, it's Keyboard Builder Man, my favorite superhero. We're doing GMK Taco as well, yes. Yes. Don't fret. The client went all out in making this a very themed out keyboard. Do not fret. Kind of do want to put a little piece of tape here, but that's okay. We'll deal with that afterwards. Second time I'm viewing your stream, you're building a keyboard again, so the name fits, no? I think it does. I think maybe it does fit. Keyboard Builder Man. I'll take it. I'm gonna fret drop test, huh? Why does Anit always want drop tests with these keyboards, man? Let's see, does this fit a little better? Oh yeah, these fit way better. Now it's not coming out at all. All right, perfect. Well, it's okay. The PC plate on the main part of the keyboard works fine. Okay, this is a little tight now. It's Keyboard Builder Man. Keyboard Builder Man, dude. Gotta love it. Which video game character did you have the hardest crush on? Video game character? Video game character. Huh. That's a toughie.
I bought myself the E8 for Christmas, and I'm pretty obsessed.
It's a nice
so
keyboard,
buttery
right?
with NK creams.
Yeah, dude. Every EAT I've built so far has been a dream. Well, what about you guys? What's your video game character crush? Weird to have a crush on a game character? Nah, good fun. I don't think it's weird. Tifa? Final Fantasy characters? I feel like that's a good answer. Final Fantasy had some pretty cool characters with some good lore. Lara Croft? The entire cast from Mass Effect? Cortana? Okay. Padme from Lego Star Wars. Huh? Squirrel Girl from Marvel Rivals? The L block from Tetris, because that's my entire love life right now? God damn. No, bro, don't say that, Rufus. OG Lara Croft? Single polygon boobas? Okay. Steve? Steve from Minecraft? That's a good answer. No, this is either top... Oh, actually, I don't like the way this is sitting. So we might have to... Okay, we're going to start soldering this, but we're going to have to do like what I did the other day, which is solder in random switches to make this seat better. This is top or O-ring. And let's do this and bring this here. I don't know what my answer would be, actually. I'm really trying to think. Did I ever have like a small crush on a character? I'm really not sure. Oof, all right. Let's do... Where'd I put my solder? Oh, right here. Okay, I'm gonna do like celebrity crush. Oh, I think if we're doing celebrity crushes, bro, 100% Brad Pitt, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. 100%. Would never lie. Petition to call ourselves Cuz. Keyboard. Okay, you know what? Brad Pitt can get this Badussi. Hey, yo. He's 60 years old. So? Yeah, exactly. He's looking hella good right now. Good choice. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you. Let's do a few in between here as well.
Alex seems like a Candy Kong type of guy, which I can respect.
Candy corn? I don't know who that is. Is that from like the newer gaming stuff? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I have not played. Is that like something from the new Nintendo stuff? I have not played much of that at all. Brad Pitt's not a good person, unfortunately. We didn't say he had to be a good person, unfortunately. We said who was our crush growing up. That was it. I'm sure there's a lot of not great people. Just has to be... There you go. Wasn't part of the stipulations. You never meet your heroes. Oh, God. Yeah, well, I can agree with that wholeheartedly. I'm going to tell you guys a story. I'm not going to name names. But I really liked this band growing up. And huge fans of the band. And one day I went to one of the malls near me. And I see one of the band members, I guess with his girlfriend, who also was a bit of a, I guess, popular person on television. And they were lined up for a movie. And they were pretty popular at the time, like the band was. But I don't think they were like mega popular. And I went to go say hi. And no one else was around them. I just wanted to say hi because they were really cool. And they kind of just looked at me and looked away. And I understand people wanting their privacy, and I get that. So I didn't hold it against them. But I think in a lot of ways, it kind of just made me go, like as a teenager, like a 16-year-old or 17-year-old, however old I was. Just kind of made me think, and I'm like, man, I guess I really shouldn't idolize people like this too much. Was it Billy Talent or Sum 41? It was neither of those. But I have met Billy Talent. Actually, I have met indeed Billy Talent. Give us a hint? I cannot give you guys a hint. Sometimes you catch them out of left field. That's how they react.
Candy
it was really quiet.
Donkey Kong's
so
girlfriend. You
were
go
just chilling.
ape for her.
That is actually one of the reasons why I went up to them, because it was a very quiet evening, and everyone was just waiting in line. We were actually in the same theater as them. We were all waiting in line for this movie, and everyone was sitting down along the side of the movie theater waiting in line. So, if he doesn't want to be bothered, he just doesn't go outside. Yeah. Did you follow? Oh my god, Adam. Everything is looking super good here. I met one first person in my life. He lives near me. Dave Chappelle. I've actually had a beer with him. Perks of Ohio life. That's pretty cool. I've never really met anyone else, like, outside of, like, events, though. I think that person I mentioned at the theater was the only celebrity, in quotations, who I've ever actually met or seen in person. Outside of scheduled events. I ran into Doug Ford at Metro like a month back. Actually, I used to work near Doug Ford, and I've met him a few times, but I do not call him a celebrity. Nor did I really want to introduce myself. It wasn't worth my time, man. Alright, I think we're good. Everything's sitting nice and flush now. Oh, this one's here. I don't. Didn't you meet Teja? All Teja wanted to do was touch my mustache, though, man. He didn't say hi. He's like, can I touch your mustache for content? That's all he said. No, Teja is really nice. True, Teja is a big-time celebrity, and he was very kind in person. Oh, wait, I still need this. He was very, very kind. But I mean, like, all the keyboard people have been very kind in person. I met Teja 3 times, and he still forgot what I look like. Evo, bro, come on now. Listen, I don't mean to be like, he's getting a little older. He's like, what, 74 now, Teja? His memory isn't what it used to be. Don't feel bad, Evo. He's almost 75 yet. Just, like, let him do him. It's fine. Like, just, yeah, you forgot. It's all right. It's all right. It isn't what it used to be. So, it's all right, though, man. Let that one slide. I'd say let that one there slide. That is one you let go. Alex, we met the famous Georen and all his muscles. True, actually. I've yet to meet Tim, though, which is a bit smooge. He's older than Brad Pitt and looks better? You're not wrong. Tim Streamless. I met Bull and he was indeed carrying a bowl around being all bull about it. I met Teja as Vero, dude, very chatty. I met Alex once and he wouldn't shut up about his toes. You didn't want to know about my toes? Everyone always goes, tell me about your toes. So I just assumed you'd want to know it too. Adam was only supposed to be VIP for Christmas? Thank you, Elquan. Thank you for fucking reminding me about that. Un-VIP Adam Geo 1. That is... I just want... If there's now a feud between Elquan and Adam, it is not my problem. Alright? It is not my problem. That is not on me. I'm not resolving this one. There was always a feud. Adam hasn't said anything since, other than just rude. So I'm assuming Adam's plotting his revenge right now somehow. Oh gosh. Can we VIP Elquan to really rub it in? Oh god. Adam is on his way to Elquan's house right now. He just hopped in his car right now. Adam's gunning it down the freeway. Absolutely gunning it right now. If you VIP Elquan, I'll leak your PO box. Damn, dude. That is a crazy one. Oh my god. I hope he's ready for the ferry ride to the island. Adam is taking his private helicopter right now. You just don't know about it. Legend has it, Adam won a private helicopter in a giveaway once. Pin, thank you so much for a prime. I really appreciate that, man. He won a private helicopter and a keyboard giveaway right here on stream. It's true. Alex, can I have it back, Alex? Which, the private helicopter? Or, what are we talking about? Your VIP status? I thought that was for only Christmas. You agreed. Oh my gosh. Should we put it to a vote? I did not agree, but that was what we voted for. Is Avo here still? Avo, are you here? Got a taste of that VIP life? No, dude. These are also... Avo, can you put just yes or no? Washington Cat Founding? Okay, thank you. Whenever you're ready, can you make a poll saying yes or no to giving it back to Adam? What's a cat fountain? And cookies burning? Not the cookies for real, dude. What is a cat fountain, actually? Now I'm curious. I don't know what that is. Also, why do I feel like this PCB is taking forever to solder? The solder is moving rather slowly on the contact pads here.
Grainy Daney gifted
Thank
a
you,
tier 1
Grainy.
sub to Tatsumo_ha ha ha.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. A drinking fountain for cats, I think, to get them to want to drink more water. Oh, that's interesting. Did not know that. Yeah, maybe this is just a bigger PCB. I feel like I would be done by now.
Elquan gifted a tier 1 sub to Nabilusen.
Thank you, Elquan, for gifting us up, dude. Cats like running water, so you can get a special bowl that's like a fountain. Oh, that's really cool. I had no idea. I've personally never had a cat. I've had family members with them, but obviously I've never taken care of one. And I was too young to remember anything, too. Is the poll up? Oh, poll is up, by the way. Yes or no on the poll to giving Adam back his VIP. Yes or no? Alcon is trying to one-up me. What is it? Oh man, looks like it's not looking promising right now. Y'all are in the holiday spirit. Shake my head. We were. We gave Adam VIP and everything. What are you talking about? Wait, what happened? You guys no compliment? Sorry, I'm looking down soldering right now. I have to be like extra careful soldering this. Oh, Gurnal wants a compliment. You know what else I'd be extra careful about from now on? Loving you, Gurnal. Alright? I'm so sorry for missing that. Love you, buddy. I hope you're having a great one. Sorry, yeah, the solder is flowing really slowly, and I don't want to mess anything up on this, like spend too much time on one contact pad. So if I'm a little quieter than normal, I'm just trying to get this done right. I think Adam is a very important person. He is a very important person. Starting to get cold or something, or getting old? No, it's just this contact pad for this particular PCB. It's a little slow to flow the solder around, so you gotta like keep it warm for a few extra seconds here, and I don't want to overdo it and potentially damage one of the pads. Sometimes PCBs are done with like higher quality components, including the contact pads, where you don't really need to worry about this all that much. Damn, Adam just flipped Alquan off. The contact silver, are the contacts silver or gold? They're silver right now. I don't know if this has been desoldered in the past though. Kind of looks like at one point it might have been desoldered, which is weird because usually it flows better that way. Redo the poll. That one there was rigged. You know what? I'd be okay with one more poll for Adam as a redo.
Elquan gifted a tier 1
Thank
sub
you,
to
Elquan.
Yuji Yamamoto.
Thank you, dude. Watch me vote no again? Oh gosh. Did you guys watch Squid Games yet? No spoilers. I'm probably going to watch that this week sometime. But I heard it was meh. Thank you, JN. Appreciate it, dude. I finished it today.
Well,
Did you like it?
458 gifted a tier 1 sub to Mariux_.
It was okay. Worth watching. It'll be nice. Oh, it's time to vote yes. Okay. Oh my God, JV. Thank you so much for 5 tier 1s, man. Okay, let me finish soldering this and then we'll do a prize. I'll let you guys know the keyword once we write down the prizes here. Let me just quickly do this.
Valorant gifted a tier 1 sub to W8OK.
Thank you, JV. Oof. I heard it's left on a cliffhanger for season 3 next year. I mean, I'm down with more seasons of fun shows. You're welcome, Alex. Happy New Year. Good luck, all. Thank you, JV. Appreciate that, man. I don't know if you're taking off right now, too, but thank you so much, dude. And I hope the holidays have been really good for you, too, man. It's kind of... This PCB is... I don't know why it's stressing me out a little bit right now. You have Valorant in your chat? It's a thing that Twitch is running right now. They're doing for every like 5 gifted subs or something, you get 1 or 2 random subs from Valorant. It's like a partnership they're doing. They didn't announce it until like 24 hours after the event started, so I don't think a lot of people knew that it was even going on. I didn't even know, honestly. We kind of learned by accident the other day. They've run this thing in the past, though. I think it was in September. There's a giveaway. I'll tell you guys the giveaway right after I'm done soldering. I just want to do this first while the iron's still on. And not have it running in the background while we do a giveaway.
Always appreciate the chill streams.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Mad. Sorry, it's like extra chill right now as I do this. Sorry, everybody. Trying to get these soldering these pins extra good right now. Wait, why is everyone putting ticket? I haven't even done anything yet. Oh my god, there's no giveaway? Yeah, it hasn't started yet. What the heck?
Not in here often, but love it when I am.
Thank you so much,
less
dude.
than 3.
I hope you've been able to chill this holiday, man. Thank you for tuning in. Alright, last pin, I think. And we are in the clear. Oof. I feel like that took 20 minutes, which is a little slow for me. I thought Adam was actually going to win there for a moment. Damn, everyone waited till the last moment to vote no. That is crazy. All right. All right, so the giveaway today... Where did I put the giveaway unit today? Oh, gosh. I thought I had it right here. Where did I stick it? Oh. Hat? Hold on one second. I put it back. Oh, wait. That's not it. Where did I put my giveaway unit today? Oh my god, it's right here in front of my face. This is the giveaway today. Not the keycaps, but it is one of the Nesson boards. I believe this one here is the... Is it the 65% one? Sorry, there's a scuff on the back here. The 65% one. I love these Nesson boards. These things are amazing. They've always been a bit more... it's on PBT caps, but... Yeah, very, very awesome aesthetic on these things. Love, love, love them. So this is going to be the giveaway today. Yeah, the 810E was really good. I just don't think PBT was a good choice for that particular board. That's all. So let me go to the giveaway, and then we'll let it run for like 2 minutes like we did last time. I think it's the N6, right? I think so. All right. We'll let it run as I open up this keyboard here and start installing stuff. And I guess let's do top mount on this, because I feel like top mount with PC plate would be nicer than the O-ring. There's bots right now? Well, nothing I could really do. Let's just draw it, and if we draw a bot, we'll go to Discord. If you guys are unaware, there's someone who I believe is in the keyboard community who is botting to try to win giveaways. Real nice person. Any idea who it is? No, but obviously they have very low IQ. You know what I'm saying? Such a gentleman. Yeah. How do you know if you draw a bot? We'll click on the person who won, and if they're the same as everyone else who has been joining, which seems to be bots created on... Let's see. Okay, so these bots were created in very recently. Well, not recently, but... it seems to be December 2023. Within 1 week of December 2023. How can you tell if they're bots? They have random names with numbers at the end, and they have never chatted here ever. It's easy to tell. Ain't no way you have to stop so low to make bots for a giveaway. Yeah. No. Yours is a way better version of it. You know what I'm saying, Sai? Why not ban them now? Because it'll still pull up no matter what I do. Ban Avo? Oh gosh. All right, let's draw. Winner's gonna be Oopsie Daisy. Congratulations. Congratulations, Oopsie. Is Oopsie here right now? Congratulations. There she is. Okay. Let's do this here. And let's go to this and write down your name. Congrats. There's going to be one more giveaway tomorrow, and then that's it. Then we're done the giveaways for the holiday season. That will be the final giveaway. No, they're here. I saw Oopsie type. Is it going to be a derivative? No, I don't have a derivative to give away. That's extra. Thoughts on PP plus O-ring? Depends on the board. But I think it's an okay combo. I prefer aluminum with my O-ring mounted stuff. So, can the bot use the keyboard? That's a good question. Very good question, huh? What time is tomorrow's stream? I'm going to be on a plane. I don't want to break my watch streak. Tomorrow will most likely be 7 p.m. Eastern. I haven't planned anything else for earlier, but it's most likely, because that way I can do some stuff during the day as well. Most likely 7 p.m. Eastern. Actually, what are we building tomorrow? I don't even remember. Now I want to see. tomorrow is... Oh, tomorrow's the Bridge 75. I'm taking a look at that. It's not going to be a super long stream tomorrow, but we're actually taking a look at the Bridge 75. I have gotten so many requests for that board along with one other of the, I guess, more mainstream boards that it has been overwhelming, and I'm finally taking a look at it. But everyone's been saying it's like the Bridge, and I think there's one other one that everyone's been going nuts over too. But we'll take a look. It's not a bad, especially for the price. Yeah. It's one of the few, I guess, low, I guess, priced items or lower priced items that I feel like did really decently. The Rainy I took a look at already privately, and I opted to not do a stream on the Rainy. I hope that's okay. I didn't care for the Rainy 75 at all. All right, let's screw this in. Yeah, there's been a few of those really generic 75% boards that I feel like I didn't vibe with personally. Bro hated the Rainy 75. It just, for me, it felt like a... I don't know. The Rainy and a few other ones just felt way too dependent on certain things to make the build work. I'm not too sure if they're exactly the same. I actually have not looked at the Bridge. So if the Bridge is going to be the same as the Rainy, then I'll probably have the same viewpoint at it, on it. But I just been getting a lot of requests for it, and I just briefly looked at the photo. So if it has the same internals and the same structure as the Rainy, then I'll probably give it the same complaints. But Bridge is pre-built? Yeah, Bridge is going to be the pre-built version. And then I believe they also offered the Bridge in Hull Effect. But I think I opted to take a look at the Bridge in MX. We'll just kind of dissect it tomorrow. They do offer an HE, yeah. I don't know, the Rainy and a few of the other ones just felt very bland to me. Like, hear me out, just so everyone's on the same page. I like projects with a little bit more personality or pizzazz or whatever you want to call it. And when I say that, I mean stuff that appeals to me. I don't mean stuff that's going to be like, what's the hottest item right now? I want to always take a look at things that I like. And then I feel like that translates into a better time on the live streams, and I just tend to enjoy the thing I'm actually looking, opposed to feeling like it's a slog where I have to, really analyze something that I'm already not interested in. Like it doesn't make me feel good. And that's always what I've tried to do here. I've tried to look at stuff that I'm interested in, not just because it's the most popular thing on the market. So, the Lucky's also another one everyone's been asking me. Oh man, the Lucky has been on everyone's request for me to look at too. Yeah, plus I feel like with those really cheap keyboards, everyone looks at them because they all want to make like affiliate links and all that jazz. So, yeah, it is time to gamble, huh? Alright. This is the right way here. What do you think of a PP O-ring on LX60? I think you'd have a good time with that actually in the LX60. Alright, we're gonna gamble right now. / predictions. Will this set be messed up? We have 1 minute. 1 minute to decide yes or no. Will this set be messed up? Will this be trash? Or will this be in good standing? I will say the box seems in very good condition. It is extremely flat. Extremely flat here. It came handed to me. This was a customer drop-off. So I don't know the shipping situation with this. This was handed to me like this, and I carried it home in a bag like this. So will this be a messed up GMK set? Yes or no? Everyone looks at them, so like non-keyboard creators hype it up because yes, it's better than the Logitech board, but it's all very meh. I mean, it's been my general experience with some of those things. Like I tend to not be super into that middle ground keyboard, which doesn't make them bad products. It just doesn't hold my interest. That's all. That's that's pretty much the sum of what I mean by those things. Like, if I don't have interest in them, I highly doubt a lot of us would. And I could just do it for views and clicks and, you know, to have people be like, cool, on a $100 keyboard or whatever it is. But that's also not really my style. I've never really been about that. You know what I mean? Like, if I wanted to, I would have long time ago done, you know, the stuff that obviously gets more views. But for me, still not really my cup of tea. Pen pop? Oh gosh, where's my pen? Let's see. I need this though for sure. And my pen's right here. I've been looking at getting this key set for a while. Is it still in stock? The poll, I think, is finished. Now we're going to open it. I didn't see the final numbers, but I guess we'll figure out afterwards. All right. Don't know all. Alex, do you know when the B-Stock Salvation ship from NK? I think after the holidays. Mike put it in the chat when they're coming back from the holidays. Actually, we'll do it from this view. Here we go. Let me move some stuff out of the way. Hello? Okay. 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 No. This is... Oh my... Dude, this is looking... Oh my... No, that's still good. It's fine. That's going to happen with the ISO key. No, this is looking good. Hold on. Now becomes the... I think we have to go this way for this one. The delete key wasn't messed up. This is not messed up. This is a not messed up set. Wow. Rare. Extra rare, dude. Holy. This is extra rare. All right, this is not messed up. Actually, what were the points? Oh, shit. That's a pretty big payout for all the nopers in chat. This is a nope, not messed up. No messed up right now. Damn. Holy. Do we do the accents on this, though? I don't think we do, right? Wow. Big YouTube fan, have you tried the Geon HE PCBs? I have not yet, but I actually really want to. I also want to put one in my orbit as well. I haven't done that yet, though. Do the accents? Do we? Win the giveaway, then lose 4K in general to Gamba. Push my luck too far. Honestly, Daisy, sometimes... Oh, by the way, Daisy, I didn't tell you. Can you please message me on Twitch? I'll send you the form. I'm going to do the last, like, 6 forms that I have to do probably next week.
54,000 mustache points.
Oh my gosh. It's okay, there's one more day still, technically, Sis. There is technically still one more singular day of redemption for points. The giveaway was the Nesson N... I believe it was the N6. I don't remember the exact model name for that particular board. Compliment for Dynamite? You know what else is explosive? My heart when it sees you. Alright, Dynamite. Dynamite, you better be having the absolute best New Year. And I want you to go into this New Year knowing you are loved by everyone here, okay, Dynamite? Thanks for being you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of this awesome little place. I think it did have an artisan. I'll take a look at it afterwards. I'll leave the escape key for that. Or maybe we'll put it here. I'm not sure where we're going to put the artisan for this. Should winners DM you on Twitch or Discord? I got your message, Ken. I saw it on I saw it on Discord. I know it's you just because I know your username's the same. I just haven't sent you the form yet. That's all. Honestly, the holidays have been very stressful. I think I'm a little bit burnt out on trying to manage work plus holiday stuff plus the few days that I decided to take off for myself. I'm sure this happens to everyone, but hey, I'll still complain. Daisy, you can message me either or, it's fine. But, I mean, again, I'll just complain for the sake of complaining, but it's a badge that goes in F13 slot. You have to move the switch here. Oh, is it a badge that goes there? That's okay. I can remove it afterwards. We can do it after. I wasn't sure what it was. I thought it was an artisan keycap. Easy desolder. But yeah, I've been just stressed out. Like, I feel like even the few days I've taken off and been like, okay, I'm going to dedicate these next, like, 48 hours to doing nothing and playing video games. It's like, oh, nope, something comes up, or you have to do this extra task for work, or this thing came up, and it's just like, you can't put these things aside. So I think I've been a little bit under pressure, maybe the right word there, but I think just in general, just stressed out because of those things. Which is not good either, right? But Under Pressure is a song? Yeah, it is a song. No, this is not a prototype. Ooh, this doesn't sound great. Although, what do I put for the macro column? I don't know what I'm putting there. Oh, I think... oh, wait, no. There's this in the box, too. Or, look in my bag. Maybe we'll use this. These were the extra little things for the base kit. We have the novelties. Forgot this came with it. It's out of place, so technically Doubters won. This? No, this has nothing to do with it. Although, I mean, I don't know if that would still work, but we can get it to slot in there. Although, you know what? I think we're using this for the enter key, though. Boink space? I like the boink space. That is nice. Curious if the VTuber this is based off got the set for herself. That would be interesting. I don't know all the things behind this, I guess. Damn, this one here was GMK dusty, though. God damn. The dust on these GMK trays. I end up using 2 relegionables for the FRO on the macro column. Honestly, a line of relegionables I think would look really good on this. I agree. So, for this guy, I guess let's also just for funsies put these. I don't know, the client can obviously switch all these themselves, but just for fun for it now. And then I guess let's just do supers. She is into Keebs, so it's possible. Oh, really? That's awesome. I know a few of the VTubers are really into keyboards. This had Cricket 1.5 use? Oh, yeah, I see it a little bit. I mean, I can't do anything about that, unfortunately, but I do see it a little bit. It's a little harder to notice because this is a darker set, though. Damn, I hope the client doesn't now notice that and can't unnotice it, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine, dude. Use a novelty there and use control. Oh, was it just 1.5 alts? Or was it all 1.5s? Okay, maybe we can just do that. Maybe that's a really good idea. Just the alts? Okay. Maybe we swap them out. You know what? For now, let's just leave it like this. And we can do it afterwards. What else do I need? I guess let's just put an F13 for now. And I was told that was not a badge, or that was a badge or something. So we'll just put this for here. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the absolute best for this. Maybe we just do like... This is actually going to be quite tricky. These all the same? Okay, I'll try to diversify some of the layout here and make this kind of cool, but I don't think we have enough, so it's going to be kind of weird profiles on the side. Actually, let's do this instead. If you were an onion, what kind would you be? A red onion. They're my favorite onions. I can't really do anything. All right, that's what we'll have to do here.
OPC_Daisy hates their grandpa. His house was destroyed by a shirtless Canadian man leading a stampede of mooses. Scream compliment for Ilquin. I love you more than Adam. You're the MVP of my heart, Ilquin. OPC_Daisy abandoned her to win a keyboard.
Everyone's being abandoned this holiday season for keyboards, it seems. Elquin? I don't know, do they say Elquin? Elquan? Alright. This looks really good. What do you guys think? Yeah, no. It does look good. I love the color of this. This is actually really nice too. This kind of curve, this subtle little S over here. GMK dust. I mean, dude, this was riddled with it, so. Very cute. Very cute board. Client is so based. All right. I want to see how this sounds, so, oops, let's type on it. So this is the Studios switches. We used a classic 63.5 gram spring for this, so it's the shorter ones. And we're using the PC plate. Oh, my stomach growled. This is quite deep sounding, actually. I'm shocked by how deep sounding this is, considering. Huh. Yeah, they're the Studio ones. You kind of have to pick pieces for yourself. I don't really know what the Columbia logo... yeah, I was told it's the Columbia logo, but I don't... And then Evo showed me it's apparently exactly the same as Columbia's logo. Being the brand, not the country, but... I love the spacebar, actually. The spacebar sounds super, super good. I hope the client likes it. I'm going to reseat this particular spacebar. I may have to go in and replace maybe I have to reseat the switch for the backspace over here. I don't know if this switch got a little loose while we were soldering it. I think so. Yeah, probably got a little loose as we soldered it, so I have to go back in and change that. Yeah, the backspace. It's sitting a little crooked. I don't know if you guys can tell. But the switches weren't 100% in the PCB. So I probably have to go in and just restart it out. But actually, let me see this. Because I think I have to go back in anyways to install this badge. It's one of Ina's Symbols brandings. Wait, is this a badge? Dude, how the hell do I even get this out? There we go. That was easy. Oh yeah, it is. Hold on, what is this? Sweet, how does this install? Wait a second. How do I install this? Do I just pop it in there and then just like it sits there? Screws in from the back of the PCB. Oh. Does the client want this here? I don't know if they can message me over Discord. I can remove the F13 and put this here if you'd like. I'll probably just do it after stream here because I have to go bury out my desoldering gun because a lot of stuff's being moved right now. Sure, go ahead. Okay, we can do it after stream. And then I'm going to have to also desolder this particular switch. And I want to replace it or just make it sit nicer. Make sure all the switches are good. Interesting. I've never seen anything like that before. I really like the spacebar on this. It's weird. I know some people really like this style up arrow. I think this kind of like thunky sounding spacebar is like it's kind of that nice in between, you know? The alphas are really deep, which I'm really surprised about. Numpad? Not bad. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much the stream. Any cool in-stock top mount TKLs at the moment? I feel like there's lots, isn't there? Although coming to mind right now, I'm a little... Oh, that was cringe. Hey, you know what, Victoria? Silent switches on the numpad? Absolutely. I think origami is coming out soon. In stock, I believe. Dude, the origami is nice, dude. The stream is early? Wait, no, it was supposed to be at 1 p.m., no? Didn't I put it for 1 p.m.? Did I stream early? Did I make a boo-boo? Hold on one second. No, we did it right. I think. Yeah, I did it right. It's 1 p.m. And it was at 1 p.m. Have you ever used silent switches on a plateless board? No, actually, I have not. That sounds interesting. Happy holidays. Have you had a chance to ship giveaway boards? Nothing yet. I'm going to be doing all the shipping starting probably the first week of January. Canada Post is back to normal. However, the reason why I have not shipped out anything yet isn't because it's the holidays or anything like that. It's actually not that. It's because they haven't shipped me a whole bunch of stuff that was still stuck in transit. Nothing against them. Like, I know they're catching up still. The last thing I want to do is dump 30 keyboards in their possession, and then it just happens to sit there for 2 months. UPS is very expensive right now as well, and they're kind of being picky about what they ship out, at least the few places near me. So I'm hoping the first week of January, I'm going to see how it is. I'm hoping everything is. Either way, I'm printing out all the labels next week. And then if it seems a little bit back to normal, then I'll start. I've already shipped 2 of the boards out. One via UPS because someone requested it and they wanted to pay for it because it was a one overnight UPS. And someone else I just dropped off their board. But Yeah, it's a little concerning just because I haven't gotten anything else. Sitting for 2 months is the best case when they get slammed like this. Shipping, perhaps, mishaps, perhaps, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to ship something out and then you guys don't get your thing for like, 3 months, 4 months plus, or it gets lost because I'm not going to be insuring any of these. That's the last thing I want for that to happen, just because insurance costs, $30 extra sometimes, $20 extra. Yeah, that's the only case. So they're the cheapest route. I actually tried another route to go, which was another brand called Chit Chats. I didn't really like their service all that much, and I hate the way their returns work. So, for example, I shipped out a few boards via Chit Chats, and one of them actually got returned to me, and it's apparently like a 2-month process to get something back from them. The first time you miss something, you have to submit a bunch of documents. They don't just ship it back to you. So currently, the board that I ship with them is actually just stuck in limbo until something else gets approved. So I've tried some other alternatives. I wasn't happy with many of them. I've just learned now that I can use UPS a little bit more often now. Not that I love UPS's service in the long run, but it is what it is. Did you see the Evolve news? What happened? I didn't see anything. Also, let me go find someone to raid before we get a little too deep into conversation here, just because I do have to figure that out too. I'm so happy and thankful. Anytime, Daisy. Jay? Yeah, probably raid Jay. You need an intern? That'd be fun. But I don't think I'm at that level yet, business-wise. Let's go raid Jay. Changing manufacturers? Always a risky move. I do not like when people change manufacturers midway through. That is always a very risky move, and I hate when people do that. When you start hiring people like Norbauer, think of me. avo@alexotos.com? Damn. Alex, I would unironically do an unpaid internship for you. I've heard a few people mention that. I don't know what I'd get people to do, though. It'd just be hanging out. Just me, man. I don't really have, like, that much crazy things. There's ideas I have, but nothing that I can successfully do right now. Well, it's something to think about, I guess. Alright, guys. Enjoy Jay's stream. I will talk to you guys later. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 p.m. And I hope everyone has a good one. Very fun board today. I actually was really excited building this thing because I have never seen a TKLXT. First time, I think, for a TKLXT. See you guys later. Everyone have a good one and say hi to Jay. Bye, everybody.